welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited about today's video. We are going to be talking about the new Sigma strobing and baking brushes that are coming out. So Sigma actually reached out to me and asked if I would like to try the brushes out before they launch, and I love doing reviews for you guys, so I was like, yes please. I love Sigma brushes and I have been an affiliate with Sigma since last year, I believe, so I was super excited whenever I found out that I was going to be getting the set. And not only that, but I feel like Sigma's always like super quiet for a while, and then all of a sudden they like pop up out of nowhere and come out with really amazing new items on the market. Like the last thing I had from them was the dry and shape for your brushes, and I just love that. So yeah, I was really excited. But if you are new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave you do not forget to subscribe down below, and I'm so excited to show these brushes to you guys. We're going to do a review on them, and I'm also going to do a demos. And really quick before we start, I know I told you guys this on my Snapchat, but I do officially have my own code with Sigma, so it's Danielle Ray, and that will get you 10% off on their site. So make sure to use that if you guys decide to pick any of these brushes up. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so before we start the demo, let me go ahead and show you like kind of what the set looks like. So here's how the set comes if you do get the set. Now you can purchase the brushes individually, but just wanted to show you how cute the little box comes in. It says baking and strobing. And then also it basically just says that these brushes can be used with cream or powder products or liquid products. And then it talks about how it's basically like more sanitary than using a blending sponge, but it also kind of performs the same way. And it says that each of these were designed with a specific use in mind, but they're also multifunctional, which I always love about Sigma brushes. So when you open it up, it's going to come with 5 brushes. And like I said, we are going to be talking about how to use these brushes today. I'm really excited to finally play with them. I wanted to actually test them out last week, but honestly, the past couple weeks have just been crazy. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just do a first impressions? Because it's my honest opinion, and it's like right whenever I use the product. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first brush is the Concealer Bling Kabuki, and it's the F89 brush, and here's what it looks like. And I am so excited about this brush, and the reason why, if you guys have followed Jaclyn Hill for a while, I don't know if you remember, but she was like a big advocate for using this type of brush for her under eye concealer. And this is like the same exact kind of brush, except it's a lot smaller, and it can definitely like get up underneath your eyes. So let's see how it works. Okay, I'm going to apply the Born This Way concealer. This has been like my favorite concealer here lately. And all I have on my face is a little bit of foundation and primer. That's really it besides my eyes. And I'll be honest, I'm actually really excited they came out with these, because this, I already know I'm gonna love it. And I love the beauty blender, but those beauty blenders, like there's one that I really like, and it's normally like a really big one, and I've noticed that nowadays like the ones you buy, they're not as big as they used to be, and they like they're getting kind of nasty. So it was time for a change. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and blend underneath this, and I'm going to kind of zoom you guys in. That way you can kind of see it. Ooh, this is like really zoomed in. Okay. So as you can see, we're just patting. Oh yeah. Up underneath the eye. Oh my gosh, and it does it so fast too. Like that's what I typically like about the beauty blender before this came out, is that it was so fast and easy. Do you see this? I honestly need to conceal this bump. Okay, let's go to the other side. And I like that you can really get up in this eye area right here. Oh yeah. Okay, definitely give this brush a thumbs up. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this. I mean, that was fast, simple, easy, and our concealer is done. So the next brush that we're going to use is the Bake Precision brush, and it's the P89. So here's what this brush looks like, the P89. And as you can see, I want to kind of give you guys like a close-up. It's angled. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to bake. And so what baking is whenever you put on concealer, you actually are going to pack powder up underneath your eyes and let it sit there and kind of cook. And I'm actually going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but the container broke on me, so here it is in this. All right, so we're gonna get a good amount of product. As you can see, I'm just dipping the brush down in this, and we are going to go up underneath here. And I like how you can kind of flip it around if you get a little bit too much product. All right, so that's one side baked. Now they do have another bigger baking brush, and this is called the Kabuki F89. So what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you guys kind of the size of this one, I'm gonna use this one to bake my other under eye and see like which one works better for the under eye area, because this one's really big, so it's gonna be good for like chiseling out your cheeks, but I also wanna see how it works underneath the eye, because as you can see, like, it packs on a lot more powder. And I almost think I like this one more, just because the amount of powder that it packs on. I know I look kind of crazy. Y'all are probably like, what the heck are you doing? So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and like bronze my face up. So as you can see, I just kind of lightly bronze, nothing like too crazy. But what can happen is, especially if you're in a hurry, you can kind of drag your bronzer down. See how this is like not looking too hot because I was just going like this really fast. So what you want to do next is you want to bake up underneath your contour to clean it up. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. I mean, did you see like one perfect swoop? And then I'll put a little bit more product on here. I mean, oh my gosh, it's like the best thing ever created. I love this. So there's that. We're gonna let this sit for a couple minutes and cook per se, or bake, and then we'll wipe it off. Okay, so next what we're going to do is go in with the new sweep brush, and this is the powder sweep. It's an F06, and here's what it looks like. Normally I use, and I actually just cleaned this, but the duo fiber brush. I think a duo fiber works really well, so I'm excited to see how this one works compared to this. But what you want to do is when this sets in, it really, like, I know it looks crazy, but it really helps your makeup, in my opinion, last a lot longer. It looks better. Like, I know that's crazy, but I honestly, like, if I know I'm going to have a really long work day, I love to bake up underneath my eyes because it just helps it last a lot longer. So I'm going to go in and just start sweeping this away. Oh yeah, this works really well. So as you can see, and then we'll go up under here, and it's so gentle underneath your eyes especially. Go up under here and wipe that away. Okay, then you want to go down here where it looked really messy before. Okay, I'm not going to do any blush today. I'm actually going to go in with the Glow Kit by Anastasia, and we are going to strobe, or really just highlight. So what strobing is really like not using the contouring and bronzing and really just like bringing out your facial features with a highlighter. However, since some of these brushes are like for baking, I wanted to show you guys how to bake up underneath your contour. So this brush is a Strobing Fan Brush. It's an F42. And here's what the brush looks like. Sorry, I already got a little bit of product on it. I actually really like how thin this is because I feel like sometimes fan brushes can like overpower your face and then you like get highlight where you really don't want it. So we are going to just go ahead. And honestly, I think I've gotten spoiled by the Becca Jaclyn Hill collection. I'm actually going to go in with this too and go over top of the Anastasia. Oh yeah, like look at that. That is more like it. Okay, I'm going to do it on my nose. And then right here above my Cupid's bow. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of the face and then I'll be right back to give you guys my thoughts and everything on the brushes. Okay, so this is like the final look, all sculpted and contoured and baked and everything like that. So let's go ahead and go through the brushes because I'm really excited to share them with you guys and kind of just give you my overall thoughts. So let me first start by saying these brushes, they launch on the 22nd of August. So I'll put a link in the description bar for all the brushes and all the different names and all those kind of things. So if you get the whole set, you actually get the set for $86, which is a pretty good steal because you're getting 5 brushes. And the retail on that's $106 if you were like buy them all individually. As you guys know, last year I became an affiliate with Sigma, so I do have a discount code. So the code Danielle Ray will actually get you 10% off, so that's even more money off an already awesome set. So let's start in the order that I use the brushes. So the first brush that we tried out is the concealer blend brush, and it's the F59. Oh my gosh, I think this one is probably my favorite out of the whole collection. The reason I like it so much is because I love using my Beauty Blender. I think the Beauty Blender is so fast. But the only thing that I hate about the Beauty Blender is I really don't like having to clean it all the time because it gets like really messy quick, and then it like kind of like holds all the foundation up in the sponge, which is kind of gross to me. And then on top of that, you have to go and wet it, so that takes time. And in the mornings I jump out of bed and I'm ready to go out the door, like I'm always in a rush, so anything that can cut down my makeup time is always okay by me. And then on top of that, it blends out really good. So I really like this. I really like the way it applied my concealer. I think you guys are probably going to be seeing this in a favorite soon, so I would definitely recommend this one. The next brush is the P89 brush, and this is the Baked Precision brush. That is the small little brush that I use to do my under eye. So I didn't really like this brush, except it is really small. So it just depends on like how small your face is. I mean, honestly, my face is kind of bigger. So for me, it just took me a little bit more time to use this one. And like I said, I'm all about time. So the favorite out of these two is definitely the bigger brush, and this is the F89. If you have a smaller face or you like to do like the backwards contour on your nose, this would be awesome. But for me, this one right here is probably my favorite. And I really like this one because I feel like it's like a 2-in-1 job, you know what I mean? So you can go up underneath the eye and pack on a lot of product with this brush, and then you can go down to the bottom, swoop it across your face, and then you're good to go as far as baking goes. And I love how much powder you can get on this brush whenever you pack it on, and I like how easy it is to sweep. I feel like sometimes when I use the Beauty Blender, I like sweep it across and then it doesn't get as much on. So if you guys want me to do like these brushes versus the Beauty Blender, let me know. That's honestly probably a good idea. This one I really, really like, and I love the other one too. It just depends on the size that you need. For me, I really like a bigger brush for that. And I'm also getting ahead of myself because I definitely wanted to tell you how much each of the brushes were. So the concealer brush is going to be $23. The small Baked Precision brush is going to be $20. And then for $5 more, the bigger one's only $25, which is really awesome. And then the next brush that I use is the Sweet brush, the Powder Sweet, the F06. And this brush is going to retail for $20. Really love this brush. I feel like there's a lot of brushes that I've used to try to wipe off my under eye concealer, and sometimes it like doesn't get all of it off, and then it kind of looks like crepey, I guess, if you know what I'm saying. Like it kind of leaves patches, but this just went in there and like blended everything out beautifully. So I really, really like this. I feel like I'm definitely going to reach for this more than my Duo Fiber brush. If that tells you anything, I literally use that brush like almost every day whenever I bake to go up underneath my eyes. And then the last brush is the Strobing Fan Brush, and again, this is a really great brush to do your highlight. The thing I like about it is so small that if you want to get in little areas to highlight, you don't have to worry about throwing highlighter like all over your face. I do have like one really big fan brush that I never use, and the reason why is because I feel like it's too big. So this brush is going to be great because it's nice and small, and it does get like in the areas exactly where you need it. This brush also is a little bit stiffer, so it really does pick up product whenever you go in to like pick it up with a fan brush. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Sigma new brushes that are coming out. I'm really excited, and if you guys pick them up, make sure you tag me. Like I said, I'll leave my code down below, but it is Danielle Ray. Overall, I would say if you are on a budget and you can only get a couple of these brushes, I would 100% get the concealer brush because I absolutely love it. And then I really do like the big baking brush. If you can splurge for the full set, that's great. But if you are just like, oh my gosh, I just want one or two brushes, those are definitely my favorites, and I think those are going to be staples in my collection. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!